on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And we are underway from Miami. Ooh, the juke.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just still just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
There he goes, right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, 58 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. quite make it to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. It's Barkley on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
They'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Hurts.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
That two is going to change things up. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 168 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run, Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21 to 6.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Eagles 6.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Dolphins 21, Eagles 12. Jake Elliott to kick off.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 27. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 195 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Tua. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll run for it with Achane. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll set up a throw. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be taken down. But a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario.
He's to the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 82 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. That one downfield for Dotson. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. First and 10 at the 37.
Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a toss right side. HM with it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's HM.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal?
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. It's a loss of 1.
Now Tua going to change the play.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. To throw is Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown.
Tua Tagovailoa.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard.